Happy holidays, Jobber Nation. Welcome to another episode of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc in the building. Lafayette, Indiana. Shout out to Robert Brown up on the YouTube side of things in the building. Good afternoon. We are here on this lovely Friday afternoon. This will be the last episode of 2023. So we do tell a friend to hop on the live because we're going to have a good time today. Eddie Moore is happy holidays to you, love. Also on the YouTube side, happy holidays, Robert Brown. Whatever you know, once again, whatever you celebrate, happy holidays to you and your family. What did you guys want for Christmas this year?
You serious? For real?
Yeah. Christmas is around the corner. What's on your Christmas list?
I wanted a 4K Roku TV.
Okay. For a nigga that never home, wanted a 4K Roku TV.
Yeah, it's only like $200.
All right. Hopefully. Did you tell your significant other that's what you wanted?
Nah.
Oh, what the fuck? Closed mouths don't get fed, you know?
Yeah,
how you gonna
true.
get the TV? Happy holidays, Stephanie Hardy in the building. Happy holidays
Hardy.
to everyone in the building.
Jerry.
Job, what up? Vaughn, what up? Madam Ghost.
That's
Ooh.
a new one. Hello, Madam Ghost.
Hello, Madam.
It's on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's on the Bluebird. Okay. What I want for... Ooh, I'm telling your girlfriend that. A thick Rio? Good luck with that, sir. I'm snitching. So, Wilkins, what did you want for Christmas this year? Nothing.
I got everything I need.
Well, what did you... Okay, what did you
No,
want?
I'm dead serious. I don't like... I think I'm at an age in life I can get anything I want, so I don't want anything.
See, that makes it hard. That's why I feel bad for that one over there, because it's like, how do you get somebody that already has everything that they want type of situation?
I just buy my shit.
But we just...
Pretty much.
Yo, I'll say it's off camera. It's about something. It's about something I discovered, and
shout out to Snoop
I will
Dogg.
definitely get canceled for it. So I'll talk about it off camera.
He almost incriminated himself. Live in color.
It's a crazy take that I learned from a certain person of a certain culture. And it was just wild. But I can't talk about it. We'll talk about it off camera.
I heard.
It involves
Madam Ghost said gift card. What did you guys want for Christmas? Put it on the comments. Below. I want a blue vintage Ford Thunderbird. Oh.
That's so random for Stephanie
SRT? What? Broke niggas with sexy red. Yeah, that's a sexy red?
No.
It's too ratchet for my ears.
Huh?
It's too ratchet for my ears.
Vaughn said he got his AJ Styles Wale hoodie for Christmas. Oh, that's dope.
Fire.
JPS_World said I want free tickets to Jabba said for.
Who said that?
Too funny up there on the YouTube land of things. That's so funny. But stay tuned for that though. Jabba saying for it coming soon. 2024. Jesus.
I want Swerve to win the C2 and be the world champion 2024.
I want that for you too.
So to be honest, I see him winning.
Yeah.
And then nothing happening after.
So I see I kind of see the opposite. I feel like he's not gonna win the tournament, but I do feel like he'll get some form of an opportunity in 2024. I want to. You know what's so funny, Stephanie Hardy? We were talking about that on the train right here. Michael Bostic's in the background, y'all, so he's in the building. We were talking about how like crazy you never think about being born in New York and having that experience, whereas people that don't, are not born from here and they come here for the first time, it's like Disney World. It's like, oh my God, like this is such a magical city. Yeah, so which I think is really interesting. That was an interesting take because I never really thought about it. I was like, yeah, I was born in Brooklyn. Yeah, it is what it is. But for people that are not from here, we experience New York very differently.
Oh, wow. I'll take a chair and rent the food. That'll be good. Okay. My thing is this way, right? I don't mind people seeing New York as a fantasy, but when y'all move here, y'all expecting way too much. My nigga. No. You want to piss me off? New York been highlighted in many different movies. You know what to expect. The ratchetness, the randomness. So when people come over here, look like, oh my God, what's it so loud? Oh my gosh, why is it food desert? You don't do your research. Because all you do was glamorize New York in your head and miss all the HUD movies that demonstrate what New York really is.
So for someone that's never been to New York, what New York movie would you recommend for them to see before they come to New York?
paid in, Phil, and Bully.
Okay.
No. No.
This
That's
is
a
me.
setup of
This
all
is
setups.
me. This is my question.
Nigga, we're not in early 2000s in the late 90s. That makes
not
no
your
sense.
Question. Not your question. Can
Okay,
I
no,
finish?
that's fair. Go ahead.
Can I
No,
finish?
it's fair. Okay.
Can I finish? I'm explaining to you why.
Okay.
Because it prepare you for anything in New York. So you expect the unexpected.
Shout out to Christian Bayley, our friendly friend. Where are you from again, Christian? Tell us. Thank you so much for that.
Nigga, y'all saying outdated stuff.
New Jack City. Okay, so question to you then. What would you tell someone that's never been to New York what movie to watch?
This isn't gentrified shit. Watch.
There's nothing that could represent New York in movies. Movies have never portrayed New York in any type of realistic way. Except for the older movies, because it was
that was the time.
And because that was the time.
But now you say I was wrong.
You are wrong.
No.
Because hold
According
on
to your logic.
Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? Hold on. Let me pull Mrblacc. Can you let me finish? Let me cook. I'm hungry right now. Let me cook. So, like I was saying,
oh gosh,
nigga, go sit at the dinner plate. I'm at the stove right now.
I'm like this. Seem like this, right?
Exactly.
This nigga Montreal said killer season. Y'all out of control.
That's what I'm saying. These movies
First
are
of all,
not
let me explain something why, and I get why you would say those movies because those represent a certain, just pretty roughness of New York. But to be honest, you can't show somebody paid in full in New Jack City right now because Harlem's not cracked out.
Hold on. Wait.
I mean, 125th and Lexington maybe still.
Harlem got crack.
But I'm just saying, it's very not the same landscape of what it is now versus what it was in the 80s.
The thing about it, New York is
I'm joking.
is so rich in culture. Why people the crazy thing about it, every one of us in this room only stay in one part of New York. We go to our job, we go home, might go to someplace else, but we never venture outside of certain spots. New York City, I'm talking about all 5 boroughs, including Staten Island, which I don't consider a borough, but all 4 boroughs.
No, my bad. It's 6th borough, Harlem.
Harlem's not a borough. We need to stop this.
What are you talking about? That's 6th borough, B.
That's not the 6th borough. But
Josh said you're gonna cover it. No.
For people who are listening and watching, this is what I'm trying to say. New York can never be fully represented in a movie or show because it's so rich in culture. Because the thing about it, hold up, parts of Queens is like the straight suburbs.
Yeah.
Oh, there ain't no corner stores. There ain't none of them. There's not a train station nearby.
Like Rosedale, Laurelton, parts of Springfield.
Shit, where he at in Bayside?
Bayside,
suburbs.
it's
suburbs, yeah.
It's the burbs.
Yeah.
Like it's literally you're walking into a 2-car garage. It's a 1-family house.
Let me tell you, when he said that, we don't lock the door like that. I said, what type of shit got on?
Yeah, I don't have to lock in Rosa. We don't have to lock the door.
I don't lock my door either. I don't lock my door either.
Because
2 locks on that door.
It's not that type of vibe.
They say our mics.
It's not that type of. But then
they say your mics keep coming out.
But then, like for instance, hold on.
Can you hear us now? Can you
hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
All right, we're back to it. So, for instance, like we go to, we'll talk about the Bronx.
Yeah.
Same thing, because parts of the Bronx is like the burbs.
Yeah.
And then parts of the Bronx is the hood.
Yeah.
Blockman said that. Y'all like y'all doors?
Yo, they dangerous. They live in danger. But
you don't have to. And then we look at Manhattan. Also, New York City is not the real world.
No.
So you know what's so funny? I have that conversation with my homeboy that lives in Kansas City all the time, and he just be like, "Yo, this shit is not real." Like I'll send him like reels and shit from Instagram, like for New York shit, and he was just like, "That's not real." And I'm like, "Yes, the fuck it is."
Nigga, just okay. For instance, the mere fact that I wake up in the morning, take a train 4 a.m., right?
Yeah.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
And there's other niggas on the train at 4 a.m. It isn't like it's empty. Yeah. This shit packed.
It's crowded. It's crowded.
This shit packed.
Yo,
niggas is falling asleep. Yeah. There's a crackhead. There was one morning, there was a crackhead rolling on the train floor, having some type of seizure, whatever. I felt bad for the nigga, but I had to go to work.
Yeah.
And then nobody moved. Everybody was just like, damn, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Then 5 o'clock in the afternoon, some nigga saying Showtime.
Yeah.
Showtime.
I I'm not gonna hold you. The worst time that should be happening to me is on the way home. Like, yo, it's not even going to work. It's on the way home. These niggas come out of nowhere.
And that's just the train station.
That is true.
Now imagine you get out the subway, you know, going up the stairs. Some niggas here is having a whole live Grammy Award winning performance on the platform.
Yeah.
Then, we step out, boom, boom, we get out the subway.
Religious people, gotta love God. You're going to hell.
You have the
church sermon.
You have the Jehovah Witness right there.
Yeah.
The Black Israelites.
The Muslims selling bean pies.
And then the Black Israelites is cursing out the white man.
Yeah.
Just randomly calling this white woman, but you white devil.
Don't forget. In the midst of this, a celebrity is walking past.
Somebody's walking past.
Yo, it's been quite a few times. I remember one time when I used to work at Applebee's, when I was working corporate for Applebee's, and I had went around the corner for something, and Chris Rock just walked past me, and I was just like, "This is just okay." Hey,
yo, Adam Sandler pulls up to West 4th to play basketball.
Yeah.
On some like real
or
chill
people
shit.
always come to Cats. Amber Rose was at Cats the other day. Somebody told me.
The other day, I saw Donald Glover, the younger one, walking past my job, chilling there on Canal.
But that's what I'm saying. And then after that, in Manhattan especially, you go try to rent an apartment. It's fucking $4,000, but it's the size of the studio.
Size of the room.
Yep.
Size of the room in the studio.
Size of the room.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not reality.
No, it's not.
When people come here, I tell them. I even told Stephanie. You said it. New York is literally this fabrication of like
we in our own bubble.
A bunch of people's imagination.
Yeah.
Like 42nd Street is fake. Is Disney
World.
I've
definitely.
Then down the block is a fucking like crackhead. Like for instance, where I work, the Chelsea area.
Yeah.
There's heroin addicts.
Mm-hmm.
A blind and deaf clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Then right next to it is $1 million apartment.
Yeah.
The other day,
I
had to go to my company's holiday party.
Yeah.
I'm walking. I didn't even know this was over. It's on the east side. There's the whole ass projects. I'm talking about hood projects.
Yeah.
And across the street is $1 million home.
Yeah, it's the same like that. Actually, in Chelsea, on the west side, on 8th, on like 23rd, 18th Street, all the way over there on that 9th Ave side.
And don't forget. Then you go to the burbs of Queens. Like one side is a struggling family, on the other side is a family making bread.
Or houses take up the whole. That's the thing that kind of fucked me up when I went to college. So, for fun fact, I had went to St. John's University. Which is in Jamaica,
they got
Queens.
colleges. Prestige colleges.
But the wildest thing, so imagine growing up in Harlem where like everything was low-key accessible. You could go to the corner store, you could do this, you could do that, blah, blah, blah. You go to 25th, all that stuff. And then you go to Jamaica, Queens, and you go see a house that's the whole entire block. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Like, for instance, for people
only thing we had was Dunkin' Donuts and 7-Eleven.
But for people who don't know, Jamaica, Queens is the weirdest thing in the world. Yeah. Because, for instance, I got shot in Jamaica, Queens.
You could be on the south side and be the hood.
So did 50 Cent. Yeah. But then a few, like 10 minutes from where I got shot and 50 Cent got shot is Jamaica Estates. It's a gated community.
Yo, I'm telling you, houses.
$1 million homes.
$1 million homes.
So don't forget, Long Island is different worlds.
But Long Island doesn't count. That's not New York City.
Well, yeah.
It's not New York City.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
New York State.
Because they got sheriffs and stuff. They got different police.
The 5 boroughs of New York.
The 6th borough.
The 5 boroughs of New York.
Disrespectful, B.
The 5 boroughs is not like this isn't reality. No. This isn't like anything that like.
That's the fun part about going to different cities and things like that, because you can see like the lifestyle that we live here is 1,000% different than any other city I can say.
Like,
I've
this is
ever
a video
been to.
game.
Like, I give you an example. Like when I be going like Delaware, outside of the state, North Carolina, and like I be looking around, looking like, yeah, that's mad land. Like do something with this. What do you mean? It's like it's normal to have large patch of land, just not doing nothing.
Just not
with
doing
it.
not a damn thing. Polo_RY said I'll be at day 1. Where is day 1 gonna be at? They had I like how they turned that Raw into that, because it's the first day of the new year. I kind of like that they did that. I ain't gonna hold you. And then they doing New Year's Evil.
Do you think I can live in Brooklyn? You a millionaire, my nigga?
Ooh, child.
It's not.
I mean, maybe the other side. Yeah, girl, it's not worth the money.
No, it's not.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you on that. We all
unless you from here,
yeah,
then you can finagle your way around.
You can finesse, yeah.
Or unless you move to Jersey,
like somebody second third time around over here.
That's his boo right there.
Nigga. I want a Manhattan lifestyle,
but with a different
but
budget.
At a discount.
Yo, someone said it. Yankee Stadium is $1 billion franchise.
Oh, actually, whoever said it? I went to high school, so Quest is on the live too, and he can attest to this. We went to high school up the block from Yankee Stadium. Like, I literally have seen the old Yankee Stadium and the new Yankee Stadium be built. Like, legit, you'll walk through 161 and see a whole bunch of other shit, and then you got corrections right there. You got the Supreme Court of the Bronx County right there. Like, it's just
I heard that
the Wild West.
I heard that that's how California is too.
California is so spaced. Well, I can only talk about L.A. L.A. is so spaced out that it's not like that at all.
It's a different type of feel.
It is not like that at all.
So the Yankee Stadium thing is crazy because I watched an interview. I think it's one of the best interviews because Derek Jeter doesn't do a lot of interviews. So he was on Drink Champs. So people who don't know, Derek Jeter is Hall of Fame shortstop for the Yankees. Fucking like he can walk through New York, nobody ever gonna touch him.
No,
like that's who he is. I know we got Mets fans in the buildings. So
Him and Eli.
But
wait, whoever asked that real quick, I went to Bronx Law. I don't know who asked the question because you haven't gave Facebook your permission, but whoever asked, I didn't go to Taft. I didn't go to none of them zone schools. I went to the Bronx School for Law, Government, and Justice.
So he was talking about playing at Yankee Stadium and that the visiting team, when they were going to like where they had to like enter, people would throw stuff at them from the roof of their apartments. That's how home field advantage they had.
Yeah.
Because the Yankee Stadium, for anybody doesn't know, is in the middle of the hood.
Yeah.
Because you can that's why anybody that live around that area, them rooftops, you can just watch a game from your rooftop. You don't even need a ticket. So
yeah, it's like just to close this out.
To wrap this up.
Isn't reality. The thing about New York, you will struggle but have the time of your life. It is the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah.
That's just
yeah, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's just like we make it. I think what makes it worse too is we make it just look good. Like I don't think like
he said USC is like just like Yankee Stadium, top college centered in the hood.
But that's how SoFi is. SoFi is in the middle of the hood.
That's how MG is too, and Barclay.
Well, Barclays kind of got a little gentrified now.
It's a little gentrified?
Okay, a lot gentrified. They thought they was putting it in the hood, but Barclays ain't really in the hood. It's a Long Island Railroad stop. That ain't the hood.
That always been there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they have built it around like that area.
No, it's been there for since like when it was in the hood.
No, the terminal, yeah, but I'm just saying they built the stadium right there. So that can't. Yeah, no, SoFi is in the hood though. It's hilarious though.
Nah, New York and LA are definitely video games, but New York is.
You run into a random Dipset member.
Yeah, like New York is like just
Freaky Zeke be outside, but that's neither here.
New York is just different.
Done his stories, all extra. Had him like this.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes from the stadium. I had stayed by the last time I was in LA. I had stayed by the stadium actually this time around by the airport. And that's another thing too. Like the airport area is just different. LA is just very different.
That's another weird thing about New York. Like you go like 20 minutes
8,000.
away.
New York ages
you.
Yeah.
It helps you and keep you fit though.
Which is true because, and actually I think living by a train that's above ground helps a lot because I always feel like I take more steps because I live above ground train station than underground. Because when I lived on the L, I didn't feel like I was just always going down the steps. On the J train, baby, going about two flights of stairs. But all right, guys, let's talk about some good old wrestling this week. A lot of things have been going on as we wrap up 2023, and we love for everyone that is on the live to join in the conversation as well, because we're going to be talking about some of our favorite moments, some of the hits, some of the misses of 2023. As once again, this is our last episode of the year, so we do want to go out with a good old bang. Not like not like Jay White bang, but like a good bang, But what Mrblacc, you wanted to talk about all the releases that came a few 90 days ago. WWE had released a good chunk, a good handful of people, about like 15, 20 people, and a whole bunch of them have now past their 90 days. So you see Matt Riddle being signed to MLW, which I think is a very smart move. A lot of MMA people go through MLW too. Like Tom Lawler's there now too. Who was the one we interviewed that was really cool? I forgot his name. The black dude.
Oh, King. Forgot his name.
But it's like that.
Him?
It's like that though.
What happened to King?
You close? I don't know. You have to look that up. But so Matt Riddle's at MLW. We'll talk about that a little bit later because
sounded racist.
It didn't. It was appropriate as fuck because I've talked about it. So I was just like, finally somebody said it. Thank God.
That's not. He's trying to be something that he's not.
He's from New York though.
Who?
So he know about grills.
Yes, but all right. Okay.
Did you feel like it was though?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I didn't feel like it was.
Listen. I know
King Mo. That's his name. King Mo.
I know.
Thanks, Bruce.
I know that we're jumping ahead, but I just feel Prince Nana legitimized Swerve in so many ways. And I think he gets his flowers, but I don't think people understand what Prince Nana did for Swerve.
No, he turned him up a whole nother
like
notch.
The dancing, just making him so over, cause first of all, we don't know what the gimmick is.
Yo, and you know why? And it's so interesting. You have hey Earl, shout out to Black Wrestling in the building. Mm-hmm. It's so interesting you said that because the other night when we was watching Dynamite, you know what this one? Michael, what did you ask me when we was watching Dynamite? If you remember, about Swerve.
Oh, is he like that in real life?
On top of that, this one asked me. He said, "Where's Rick Ross?" I said, "You know what?
Oh yeah,
that's a good point. Where is Rose?" Because that was that whole thing where they was trying to make him the hip hop, like the bridging the gap and all that stuff, and then it just disappeared. It was like. It was like, what happened? So when he mentioned it, I said, oh, shit,
He's supposed to be the mogul of the thing. But what he should do is he should be Ace from Paid in Full or Nas from Belly.
You know that man never watched those movies.
But he needs to. Because that's him talking.
Yeah.
That's the light is flickering.
I hear voices.
Because that's what I'm saying. But, like, every time I see him, I'm just like, yo, because his talent in the ring.
Yeah, not undeniable.
10 out of 10.
Always.
10 out of 10.
And he's always been like that from the Indies, WWE, AEW. He's always been talented in the ring.
I always feel like it's because I'm black. I feel like I'm hating, and people are going to take this the wrong way. And I want to big him up, but it's like, the gimmick didn't hit until Nana got involved.
I agree. Cause I purposely was trying, cause I purposely was like, has he always had this song all this time and now we just hearing it?
Yeah, because Nana put it over, bro.
And so that's what made me go back. So if anyone goes back to like February.
No, he always had that song, yeah.
He always had the song. Yeah. And I didn't realize it until I went back and I looked at like a February 2023 clip. And it was him, and it was the young Brock Lesnar guy that got released from WWE, and the other nigga, and they ended up releasing both of them, but he had the same song. Yes. So when I realized that, I said, oh, Nana really popped it.
Yeah, because the Nana dancing, really the being, like, Nana did his job.
Yes.
As a manager.
As a manager.
And that's hard
and
in this business right now.
And the thing is, bringing that together, it worked out, because now he's super over.
Yeah.
The song is over. Him as a wrestler is over, and not to me. Nana is the manager of the year, bro.
Who else though this year has really? I mean, I feel like Paul Heyman doesn't count, but counts at the same time.
You can't count Paul Heyman.
I was just like, Paul counts, but doesn't count at the same time.
I think that's equivalent to when you cannot give the MVP award to LeBron every year.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Like, right now, Paul Heyman is goated. Is that conversation where, like, everybody has a top 10. There's certain wrestlers, we all know that they're the top 10 wrestlers. But then it goes down to, what is your personal favorite?
So who Derek Edmonds in the building on YouTube said Don Callis. Don Callis definitely is a good one for this year.
So we're gonna sleep on Big Booty Bayley? Nah. Hold up. We're not doing this.
I honestly. No, yeah, because in all honesty, she's not. She wrestled with them. She wasn't like a manager.
She wrestled with them, but she.
And if we're gonna talk about manager currently right now, Dakota Kato with them is low key the manager.
Nah.
Because she the only one that knows what the fuck them bitches is talking about.
Nah, hold up. Y'all not gonna do Big Booty Bayley like this.
Shout out to Tell the Truth.
BBB.
That's what I was about to say. BBB. Big Booty Bayley has been putting these. Triple B has been putting these women over.
Triple B.
She's
wait. This nigga's corpsing as we speak.
Wait.
LeVar Ball gonna sue y'all niggas sooner or later if y'all chill out.
In my head. So her new nickname is
Triple B.
Triple B.
Because that booty big. Because Bayley. I've been crushing on Bayley for years.
Triple B.
And she just resigned. She resigned a multi-year contract with WWE too.
There was this picture, respectfully. She had these shorts on at the Beyonce concert. The real B was in the building. Pam with the yams. That Mexican part of her just be coming out.
Yo, my man said it's not even damage control no more. It's the BBB.
Son, like back when
I don't categorize her as a manager.
I get it. 1 foot out the door, 1 foot in. But the thing about it,
she being a team player. She being a stable mate.
She doing it.
Okay.
Who else managerized this year 2023 has like elevated a superstar?
It has to be Nana and Don Callis. But again, you still got to give credit to Paul Heyman. You got to give him credit.
Mm-hmm. You said who? But he's like Bayley in that sense.
Yeah, he like Bayley.
He's like Bayley in that sense.
Yeah.
I can't even give him that. But that is because Maxine, because niggas was sleeping on Maxine Dupree because of what she was doing before.
Maxine Dupree.
And then when she came up with Chad Gable and them, and he been training her and all that stuff, and she had that match, like, baby, she showed up. She said, "Hello, I'm here." Trying to think manager wise, because there's not a lot of and that's a loss.
I said R-Truth
for the Judgment Day. I was surprised he won that match on Monday. I ain't gonna hold you.
Stephanie Hart asks, did Paul elevate Solo during his beef with John Cena?
Yes, Paul elevates everybody.
So I already felt like the bloodline in that sense elevated Solo. Not just Paul. Like, I feel like even with Roman, even this past Friday on SmackDown, Roman be on us. I'm like the future tribal chief. Like, they've all been positioning Solo, and I said that all year long. Y'all can pull the receipts. I've been saying it all year.
But he's gotten stale.
Solo is the wild card. But I think it's because they I don't know what they want to do with him.
But I just think that right now it's the cool down period, B. It's the cool down period. They pick it up right after WrestleMania. Think about it. We still got a Raw special, year one. So,
now, listen. Manager of the year, Nana.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Point blank, Nana is the manager of the year. Because you know what Nana gives me? He gives me slimy, record label vibes.
Like Diddy?
I mean, like,
why would we put them in the same category?
What's wrong with you, dude?
You said how you said it? You said slimy.
No.
I actually like Nana.
I do too.
All right, we met him in person numerous times. Shout out to the Nana.
He met us in person. He showed me
mad love.
He showed me
Facebook,
love.
Mad love.
Yo,
Swerve
Facebook.
didn't. Swerve still got me blocked. It's okay, Swerve.
So to answer your question,
I'm
so it's official.
Corpsing right now.
Official beef is with Swerve.
I don't have beef.
No.
That's the crazy
Your beef
part.
is my beef. I inherited it. All right?
I have no beef with Swerve. He got beef with me.
All right, so like you got beef with.
Listen, the goal for 2024, we gonna squash the beef. We gonna figure it out.
Nobody wants to squash beef except for Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
Facts.
He's a cancer though, B.
Facts.
And Shelton Benjamin's a lot older. Like he been around the gang, B.
But then I went to him and spoke to him.
Like a real man.
But the thing about it though,
yo, he was shitting bricks.
so story time.
It was the funniest
Story time. Since we recapping 2023, right?
I forgot.
No, I didn't forget. I was there, and I was just like.
And don't forget.
I was looking behind me
that you put in a bad situation. Had a whole conversation with Mia Yims, and you did the opposite. She's like, "Yo, he didn't stop."
Of course I did it, nigga. So, let's have this conversation. So, MVP had beef with me.
Hard beef.
Yeah. Nigga, we went in each other.
It was rough.
We went DMs.
Yeah, it was
and
rough.
And the nigga basically said, fuck you. Without saying fuck you.
With 2 hands.
With 2 hands.
He was like, this to you.
So then I saw him at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me go talk to this nigga. Mm-hmm. So we talked. Mm-hmm. Beef deaded. Mm-hmm. But the night before was Wale Mania. Supposedly I had beef with like 3 people in that night.
Yo, this nigga was the ping pong champion of fucking beefs that night. I had no, I'm sitting here just having a good old time, minding my business, and now I have to look behind me like, who's this nigga talking to now? Who's he talking to now? I'm trying to make sure he all right.
Ex-girlfriend is there, acting crazy. Not crazy, but weird. She's like, so what you gonna do?
Yo, I'm not doing, nope.
So what we gonna do? Nope. And I was like, nah.
Why you had extra parts? Get
to
the point.
Right,
Go to the point.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
Get to the point.
I'm not gonna hold you.
No side questions.
No one asked that. I purposely didn't say nothing. I didn't say shit, yo, because I could have said like, yo, I had went downstairs. Before I had went downstairs, and as I was going downstairs, I turned to my right and I see 2 people just having a really good old
time. Whoa.
I didn't say that.
You would not put me like that.
But I didn't say that.
You did this. You introduced the story.
You did.
Back to the story. So then another person, not go back to this female's name. She just straight had beef with me. I didn't even know what I fucking did.
Oh shit, you had beef with somebody else?
Yeah. Oh. She was with the New Day, and then come to find out I had beef that time.
Yo, this nigga here.
So then,
ladies and gentlemen, 2024, don't have beefs with nobody, okay?
So then,
that's what we going for.
I'm on the side chilling. What people don't know, I was dog sick during that trip to WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. I had a fever the night before. I had to fly to LA, mm-hmm. and I'm breaking that night. Mm-hmm. So I'm sick. I want to leave. Mm-hmm. Social battery is usually low. Social battery was at like.
But you
15,
were turned up, low key.
15.
When I got there, he was turned.
Fake turned up. Cause that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kiss. I'm gonna shake some hands and kiss some babies.
Yes, yo. When I came up, literally the elevator door opened and I see this thing and I'm like, hey. He's like, hey, and I was like, hey. And the night was started.
And then I disappeared and went home.
Yeah, like yo, I didn't see him anymore after like that first.
Whoa.
No, not like that. No, not like that.
No.
I had to think about that.
Do not let this nigga escape without finishing the story, B.
So. I'm at the bar, sipping on some cranberry
and liquor.
I'm sipping, right? Elbows on the bar, chilling. Like I'm trying to fake pose for a Hennessy commercial.
Yo, fucking done.
And then I look to my left. I can feel the burning of eyes. It is Shelton Benjamin. He is surrounded by people and beautiful women.
Yeah.
So, but the thing about it, he's just looking at me. Like somebody was literally talking to him, and he moved his head to the right and started looking at me like, oh, that's that nigga right there, boy. That's him. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus.
Shelton is 4 inches taller than me.
Yeah, he's taller.
All-American wrestler.
And thick, right?
And
solid.
Yeah.
He is solid. He's a lot bigger than what he looks like on TV.
All-American wrestler that beat Brock.
Facts.
So, first of all, I got no chance in hell.
No pun intended.
Nope. No pun intended.
I like what you did there. Mm-hmm.
So, I was like, we're going to end this tonight. Mm-hmm. I rolled up on him. Mm-hmm. I said, hey, we need to talk. He goes, yeah, we do. Like, he was on that time.
It got to happen now.
And then I said my piece. He said his piece. and we dapped it up.
Hugged it up.
Like good black men.
So we gonna try. Listen, 2024 Swerve. We gonna squash the beef.
Man.
That's what we gonna try to do that. Cause as black men in wrestling, it shouldn't be no beef.
You like being black, remember?
Ooh.
Relax.
Ooh.
Relax.
Ooh.
So
I don't disagree.
So now we are at House of Glory. Swerve walks in.
You've lived a wild life this year, sir.
Swerve walks in, looks at me, I look at him. Somebody got to talk. And this is what made it so funny. Prince Nana pops up. He goes, hey, yo, I like your stuff. Jobbertears, right?
That probably made that nigga even more tight. That nigga blown. Damn.
Swerve is behind Nana. He pulls something from his beat like he's getting ready, and he just looked at me like, this nigga's right here.
Mind you, that's why I was dying that night, because when we were in Charlotte, that's when that was going on.
Yeah.
So I was sitting here waiting for him to let me know like what happened, because he does the backstage stuff for HOG. So I was sitting here like, oh, he probably gonna get this backstage segment with him, and that's gonna be very interesting. So when he told me, nah, nigga didn't even want to say a word to me.
He didn't say a word.
Damn.
But the thing is, I was like, nigga, you know who I am. And I know who you are, because you got me blocked.
But
the thing about it,
I want to know what you said.
You know what? I really wanted to break some ice and talk to him.
Yeah.
And kind of dead
just so he understood, like
it's not from a personal place, because I am a fan.
Right.
And I want to put that out there. I am a legit fan of him, and I am appreciating what he does. But I'm going to be critical of shit.
They the only black nigga he putting over in the A-dub. So
but the thing is, and the thing is there is no proper way to critique the black athlete, because, for example, it was not United States, Andre Iguodala, right? He made a comment on a podcast. He said, "I never see Kevin Durant lived a day in my life, but that man get busy in the gym." Kevin Durant took that offensively.
But you also got to understand, and I understand. So when you say something about wrestlers, this is a podcast. It's a podcasting conversation. When we critique them, it's about the character that they're playing on TV.
Right. Correct. It's never the person itself.
And it's more of what this is kind of our preference. It's a preference thing.
Right.
Because what works for you may not work for me, and vice versa.
But then the way that they take it is, hey, I've been doing this my whole entire life. This is my work of art. This is my blood, sweat, and tears, and you're telling me it's not good? It's like an artist. It's like a musical artist where they take things personal when you talk about their album.
Have you ever taken anything personal when somebody critiqued your music?
Nah.
Okay, see?
But also,
now everybody's different though. But
Everything ain't for everybody.
And then, so
wait, hold on. Like, shout out to Jonathan Gresham. He said this when I asked him the same exact question. He said, sometimes it affects the wrestlers' bookings, because it maybe it's somebody who's a fan of our show, right? And then he take what we said as gospel. And they say it's a particular wrestler who's up and coming, right? And I referee one of his matches. And they say his name is
Tommy J,
right? Tommy J's up and coming, this, that, and third. And then let's say he is ranked, right? Tommy J is ranked. And after that, I go on his podcast and said, this thing of Tommy J is trash, B. Again, like my brother said, and like you said, it's still my opinion.
yeah.
But just because someone take my opinion for gospel, you're like, nah, I don't want to book Tommy J.
Yeah, because ideally, as someone that books people, you want to book someone that's gonna put asses in seats. You don't want somebody that's boring and this, that, and the third. Which is why, like, even when we've had conversations, I'm like, yo, like, I don't think I really realized it until maybe the last like year and a half, like how much like our like power, like our words have power. And that really is to anybody that has a platform, a podcast, anything, or even wrestlers. Like certain, like how you move and how you say certain things, it affects everything and everyone. So it's just, so that's why you always just got to be mindful of the certain things that you do say, because it can affect things that you don't think will affect them.
I didn't realize that until someone says that. You feel me?
But we've never really called anybody trash.
I can't say. I can't
Yes.
the 9 or
The only person I probably who?
I can't. I don't.
Paige.
Yeah, that's it.
Paige.
Exactly.
Paige. There's a couple of people because like, we have a whole trash wrestlers that you don't like.
Oh, that nigga.
No. Goldberg solidified that
She just says he's trash.
That he's
I don't
beyond
think
trash.
he's trash. But I just call somebody
that is
trash.
beyond trash. That's not.
But
even
most of
that
the
to
time,
me.
most people that I don't fuck with is because of other things.
But you have to also think sometimes when you have certain
Want your
opinions about, you can have it because I know you've been eyeing it the past 20 minutes. Now if I become partial, I'm assed out. But whatever. But no, it comes to a point where you have to. The reason why you had, and it's something that we spoke about after watching Dynamite 2 this week. It's something where you may have what other people may think is such a negative viewpoint, but your view in what you're saying is because you want to see better. You want to see something different so that you can fuck with it. Like I'll give. So when we were talking about one of the categories, we were talking about gimmick that you hated but you love now, and you had mentioned Swerve. And I said I can completely understand that because that's what I said 8 months ago. Ain't nobody was checking for Swerve. Anybody was checking for him.
That is true.
And then when Nana got on board, and even I definitely have some critiques about that Mogul Embassy thing, but that's another different conversation for a different day. But when you think about it, you're like, okay, now he has somebody, and now they've entrusted him with certain matches and certain things that he's done, like the whole Hangman thing, and what happened? Oh, 1, 2, 3 underscore freak. You're
some freak alert.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and those that are watching on Live Feed, what's a gimmick this year that in the beginning you were like, oh, I'm not sold on it. That's not gonna be for me. And now you love it. Like, what's something that you didn't like before, but now you're like, oh, I can kind of fuck with it now.
All right. Okay. This is going to Indies because y'all signings get too much credit off of me, B. My nigga Jay Boujii. At first, I was just like, all right, he's a good wrestler, but the gimmick, everything behind it, I don't really understand it. Mm-hmm. Boy, I saw him versus Billy Dixon, B. Oh, my gosh. I said, I get the shit now, son. You feel me? Again, wasn't in-ring ability, wasn't the fact that what he did, like, to get his size, whatever, but it was the fact that I didn't understand the gimmick. Until I actually went in there as referee, ref his match, everything he did is precise. And even him being a Bombaye, shout out to the Bombaye, the true black champion, Alex Kane. I'm sorry, Mr. Alex. Alex fucking Kane. So that's why. So it was
only black champion, right?
I just hate that way he's built.
Huh? What?
That's it.
Well, I didn't hear you. What?
I just hate the way Jay Boujii's built. Once he gets like really get it in, he's out of here.
Dogs, he was a 2-pick at one point. Like dead ass when he first started wrestling.
I'm going to say this. I just hate the way he's built. If he gets into that Leo Rush, what's his name, ACH kind of build, he's out of here.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that's holding him back.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Because you remember he's shorter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that you have to be a little bit on top of things.
He knows that. But other side of that though, like I didn't say the gimmick. I was like, I never thought it was trash. I just thought that I don't understand it. Jay Boujii to me is that type of wrestler where you have to feel him in person. Because some certain stuff may not translate well unless you see that man in person. So to me, Jay Boujii was that person I have to say that didn't understand it, but actually been around it and taking the energy in. I was like, wow.
Okay. Hey, Remy. Good afternoon. Hey, Iz. Shout out to Iz in the building.
So who's yours?
Oh, mine's was Trick. Mine's was Trick Williams because I was very fearful in the beginning of him really still being in Melo's shadow. And just not knowing if they really wanted him to be, his own entity. And I was very like, I think, is he going to just be his lackey? Because if so, I ain't signing up for that. And then as time has progressed, and now him being the number one contender for the NXT title again, he's been even though he was North American champion for 2.5 seconds, that's okay.
Still counts.
Still counts. Because fucking Finn Balor was champion for less than 24 hours, and he still gets that.
Still got the picture.
Okay. But no, I say Trick because just the progression of 2023 for him has just been phenomenal in ring.
Whoop that Trick!
And then boys get the shit out of him. almost gave him a heart attack. But I just love that he, like, the crowd reacts to him. Like, I'm telling you, the same way y'all see the crowd react to Jey Uso is the exact same way they pop for him at NXT Deadline in Connecticut. It was such an amazing thing to be there for and see that, because it was just like, damn, like, yo, he really is over with the crowd and they really behind him, and Booker T believes a lot of them. And it's funny, there's a lot of, like, if you look back when Booker was in Harlem Heat, like, the statue, like, how Booker presented himself is the same way Trick presents himself right now, and it's so interesting in that manner.
All right, so what's the next category?
Let's see. Oh, someone said, Josiah said Grayson Waller.
Who's Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year. Who started out this year and was like,
of the year. I don't think everybody was like a really.
Well, for me, I would say, I don't know if so much rookie, but for me, Tiffany Stratton at NXT really took the game, I think, in that division.
Most improved rookie of the year.
No.
Oh, well, we already said really most improved, though.
But let's do Rookie of the Year.
For me, yeah, so like I said, see, that's what's hard. Dirty Dom, but it's a hard one because he's not technically rookie.
He could be most improved. He could be most improved.
For me, it would be Tiffany Stratton. I think the match with her and Becky definitely put a lot of eyes that didn't watch NXT before in that match happened. I think now we're then invested in Tiffany. Once again, the best moonsault in the business. Like, I stand on that, 10 toes down. Like, one if not the best moonsault right now in the business. And I just think the way that they've elevated the character, I think the way, her in-ring is phenomenal. She can handle her mic skills. So I'm definitely a fan of Tiffany this year, heavy. So what about you guys? Rookie of the Year. It's so hard, rookie, because it's like
Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne.
I'm shocked you didn't say his mama.
His mama is
a
package.
Mama. Oh my hood. That's not a package.
His mama is
His mom without him.
Yeah. So Nick Wayne put on some bangers this year.
Bangers.
Man is like 10 years old, out here wrestling with his baby body.
Okay.
Built like a 5-year-old.
I can't think of no
Talks like one
right
too,
now.
low key. But that's such a hard.
So tough.
Izzy said Julia Hart. So I didn't mind them putting the TBS belt on them. On her, I just wish that there was such a more predominant story with her. And I already knew Sky Blue was gonna side with her sooner or later, so I'm kind of glad they pulled that trigger too. Oh, really? Toni Storm too. To be honest, the character change.
Okay.
The character change on Toni Storm was dope this year because it went from it being an outcast and that still being like Ruby Riott Squad 2.0, and it was really weird for a second. And then once Paige, I think, won the belt in the UK was really where that transition started. And I can appreciate it. I appreciated that. I was very confused on why she had that match with Rio.
Trash.
Trash. I can't think of no rookies right now.
I hate you.
Garbage.
Shut up.
I don't know why she's still in the ring.
Yo, why?
She is collecting checks.
And her brother had just debuted on Dark.
Oh, I thought you said her brother just died. I was like, damn.
Oh my God.
I was about to be like, damn, I can't stop. I gotta chill. I can't be. Nigga, brother just died.
Oh my God, no. I was saying he just debuted.
Oh, I really thought you were gonna go, her brother just died. I'm like, yo, damn, son. Yo, my bad.
Why would I let you go in like that and not tell you? From the first time you mentioned Paige.
I was like just died like yesterday or something.
Oh
like, yo, damn.
My God, no.
Damn. So my most improved. We're gonna go through the timeline. Damn, I just forgot what my most improved was.
Then I'll go then.
Go ahead.
I said most improved.
Oh, I know who it is. The nerdy baddie on ROH, Athena. Most improved.
Okay.
Athena is out here.
Yeah.
Edges pressed. Edges be pressed out here. Looking extra thick.
Y'all not gonna do this to me today.
Texas thick.
Why y'all be baiting her like that?
All the time. I'm just glad you're here live and in color.
She's probably watching the show looking like, fuck you, Janelle.
Yo, but no, I'm pretty sure she would be like, you know what? She was right.
No.
I looked crazy.
No. Her edges be laid
Are
now.
you okay?
Even when she's sweating, her edges
The
be
shit
laid.
slip back, yeah.
Her edges
like,
be laid.
nah, fuck that.
Athena,
I'm pretty sure, like, if me and her have a cross paths, I'm like, listen, sis. I like how you explained how you felt about Shelton Benjamin. I would explain to her live and in color why I said what I said and why I've been saying what I'm saying. It's because you are a representation of us. Like you are, and
she don't
granted,
care about that shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. This shit.
Damn,
she does not care about that shit.
Okay, all right. You said Athena.
All she cares about is D&D,
Dungeons and Dragons. Nasty.
Nigga. Yo, nasty. I had text my one of my coworkers, like I was on D&D, and he was like, "You was on Dungeons and Dragons?" He was excited, and I was like, "No, bro, I was on Do Not Disturb." Oh God.
So back to what I'm saying. Most improved is Athena. Now, the streets don't want to give Athena full credit because she's on ROH.
Yeah, right.
And nobody watches ROH.
Yeah, she hasn't seen it, so I think that's the hard part about it.
So for me, is most improved this year is, Trinity from Impact.
Okay.
She
was also, I think, named Knockout of the Year. Impact
saw a match
with
I
love the match with Sunny.
Yeah. Oh,
I love it.
I really think respectfully, don't beat me up, Uso family. I think she really got nice feet.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like, I think Trinity got like a beautiful feet. I don't know why I felt like saying that, but end of the year.
We're all here
it's
about
nice
positivity.
and against your beard and everything.
It's nice and soft.
Yeah. Would you ever want someone's foot in like your beard?
Yes, I love that shit.
Wait a minute.
Like, what are we talking about?
What?
Yeah.
You mean to tell?
Two toes, same time.
Whoa! Whoa! You really learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen. Because, baby, this nigga said 2 toes, not even 2 feet. I just want everybody to visually see this. He said 2 toes. 2 toes. 2 toes in the beard. What?
Oh, my God.
That.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious? You would just let somebody's toes just run through your beard like there's no... I would never.
Yes.
I don't like feet.
I would never though.
Yes.
Like that is next level shit. I would never.
He said
that shit with his chest, 2 toes. I was like, what? Yo, I had this shit. Jesus Christ. This nigga's corpsing right live and in color. Oh man.
Back to work.
I like Gregory Waver's question. Shout out to Greg that's watching on the YouTube. Who had the decline of the year?
Oh, decline of the year?
Decline of the year. Oh, there's a list though. I will hold you to that.
Decline.
Definitely Warlord for me. That definitely's on there. He on there.
How was he ever declined if he never went up?
Oh, shit. Well, he was champion. To be fair.
A stepping stone.
To
somebody
be fair.
else.
To be fair. Well, he said Sammy. I don't agree with that, but okay.
He's not as prominent, but he's still there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a decline though. Like I feel like it was. I feel like he main evented WrestleMania.
That's WrestleMania.
So that's why I can't give that
forget,
one.
Like he was main evented.
He main evented in what, Montreal. That was this year too.
Yeah.
So I can't say decline in that sense, but definitely Warlord for me. He definitely got that.
Jesus Christ.
Who else for me? Trying to think.
Somebody said Jungle Boy.
Oh, Derek. Austin Theory. That actually is a good one.
Austin Theory.
That's a good one. I can kind of even though I do like, cause it's like hard, cause it's like damn, like he beat John Cena at fucking WrestleMania.
Yep.
Well, Paige. Well, I agree with Wilkins. How can there be a decline if there was no rise, really?
Yeah.
But I guess in that sense she was champion.
Saraya, why are we see what I'm telling you guys? Why is she wrestling? Why is she wrestling? Listen, Saraya, I'm talking to you, Saraya.
Oh boy.
So you're probably gonna block me, but it's okay.
I want to see how long it'll take.
Saraya, I got love for you, ma. There was a point you revolutionized the game.
Jericho's actually a really good one.
It's a really
I'm not
good
gonna
one.
hold you.
Now, Saraya, it's time to take a back seat. Take a seat all the way in the back of the bus. The game moved past you, baby. That's all I gotta say.
I hate you. Josiah, shout out to him out in Cali. He mentioned Jericho, but Jericho, I can definitely get with that.
Why would you say Jericho?
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel like that same it's not there. It don't connect.
But I think that, again, this falls under, like, he's a legend. Not him. He accomplished everything he needs to accomplish. He always will be that legend status. So there'll be times where he's going to go up and down the card, which is good. Because him being the mid card, people still going to see what's he going to do.
You know who I'm going to say?
Who?
Bron Breakker.
So I don't feel it's like a decline. I feel like
he's just like
he's stagnant.
I feel like he plateaued NXT. And they don't want to, I think, necessarily, like, I pray he'll be in the Rumble, but I don't think.
Definitely have to say almost.
Almost?
Yeah, almost.
I just, creatively, they haven't, I don't
think they have nothing for him.
I don't think they have anything for him.
I don't think he never really rose too much. I will say the Young Bucks, and so for me personally, it's Bron Breakker.
Okay.
And I really do agree with LaRon 340 when it comes to the Young Bucks. And the reason why I say that is because after that situation with CM Punk,
just about to say that,
they never recovered from that.
You know what's crazy? I feel like no one recovered from that.
Yeah.
Not a soul.
You know what?
Not anybody.
You know what? Overall, I said the biggest decline of this year is AEW.
Ooh.
As a
coming from
entire company.
Okay.
Right. And I love AEW and stuff like that, but I just feel like they took too much scandals all at the same exact time.
No, they
well, on top of the scandals, I think the injuries definitely played a part in it because as much as I can love me some Daniel Bryan, like that's been a roller coaster ride of injuries and emotions and feelings. And then you had Jamie Hayter that was injured. She's been out for a very long time.
But okay.
So injuries, really, a mixture of injuries and drama-filled action has definitely hit AEW.
The reason why I say AEW because injuries gonna happen. That's all part of the game. That's always
part of the game. But theirs has been like very frequent.
But we know this when like coming to wrestling, we understand injuries gonna happen because we are in a very physical sport. But as far as when your culture take a hit, not just once but twice. That's a big factor.
What was the second time? What was the first? Well, what are the two times?
Well, the first time was the media scrum, and then the second time was in the UK with Jungle and Jungle and him.
Like, for example, right?
Even though,
for example,
who
right?
hits people in 2023?
I'm gonna give a football reference.
Ooh.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, the rapist.
Right?
That's what you use.
Before the rapist shit.
Okay.
Cool, winning Super Bowls and stuff like that. After the rape allegation, they have not went to Super Bowl.
Pittsburgh hasn't
been the same ever since that. That's when all the truth coming out.
With the hot ass coach. Sorry, just saying.
I like women, but you don't notice that after he came back the rape scandal, the team hasn't been the same.
I agree with you actually about Pittsburgh. Derek Edmonds said Vince McMahon.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Vince McMahon. So do y'all know the deal with what's going on with Vince? In Endeavor?
No, because if I'm not
quickly, I'll break it down real quickly because it's some real ill shit.
What happened?
Vince is the mafia.
Okay, what happened?
So he knew things were coming down the pipeline.
Okay,
and he knew whatever company WWE was gonna get sold to, they would take him off the board and basically be like, nah. You're a problem. Get off the board.
Right.
So let's say, for instance, Suki,
our engineer, shout out to him.
Suki, Michael, and Brianna, all three want to buy Jobbertears.
Right.
But we're like, we want to stay on. We having mad controversy around us,
right.
But the brand in general is fucking strong.
Yeah.
Suki is offering $350 million. Brianna's is offering $450 million.
Mm-hmm.
Michael is offering $150, but we cool with Michael, and we know he's gonna keep us on the board and keep us with control.
Mm-hmm.
That's low key illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So you undercutted your own company. So that's what he did with Endeavor, because the head of Endeavor is cool with Vince.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a behind the scenes move was like, yo, listen, my nigga, I'm gonna give you $90 million.
Mm-hmm.
I know all these other niggas is offering you like 150, 200, whatever. I'm gonna give you this. But you are still gonna be on the squad and have your control.
Okay, but then they okey-doked him.
No, they didn't. He's still there. He has never left because of that deal.
So basically, he's more like.
So that's why he's being investigated, because the board feels that they got undercut, and that's why the stock price has been going down.
We've been talking about buying some stock.
So that's why the stock price has been going down, because Vince is part of it. The board is always looking at the stock prices.
Right.
So the fact Vince is still on, they've been trying to get rid of Vince off of that, but I'm with Michael. Michael's gonna take care of us.
No, you can't let Vince go.
So that's what it is. So Vince is that nigga of the decade.
Well, all they just did,
that
honestly,
been the nigga for the half of the century.
Honestly, I'm gonna say something about that. Honestly,
right.
Like what I got from what you just said is basically saying this: yo, you still gonna be on the board, but you don't have to be here at all. You're gonna be at home chilling. And at the end of the day, I know who you could trust. Triple H is your man's. You feel me? Obviously, like, he's within the family. It's going to be in good hands. Because Triple H is still going to respect him. Probably how it is right now. Even how it is right now, he's probably there right now. And I feel like Vince would always be that dude, because without Vince, y'all wrestlers, we were paying sports tax in every city y'all go to. That's including the indie people too. The fact that he kept a lot of people working in the wrestling business, not just the wrestlers, but the whole business as their entirety, said that, nah, these are essential workers.
Yeah.
Not only that, because
nigga made wrestling essential.
But look at the the effects that too. He also kept people outside the ring employed, and don't forget, he kept people who making the shirts employed. He kept people everybody was still employed because of Vince within the wrestling community.
Vince borderline legitimized wrestling.
Yes.
Into something great.
Yes.
And the mere fact, so random story.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why one of my clients is a huge MMA fan.
Yeah.
Huge. And he was like, yo, wrestling is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this MMA fight that happened like a couple of weeks ago. This white dude versus this black dude.
Mm-hmm.
And this white dude plays a character. So
didn't he dress up like, did he look like Thomas Jefferson or some shit?
So this white dude was like undefeated in UFC.
Oh, he got his ass beat, didn't he?
Undefeated, right? Then Dana White and UFC was about to cut him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yo, why y'all cutting me?
Mm-hmm.
They go, you're boring.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You're a great fighter. You're undefeated, but you're not selling tickets. So he put on this whole character of being a MAGA guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I saw that, and I checked out.
Yes, Kobe Covington.
I checked out of that. I was like, this.
So he did a whole thing about being a MAGA guy, right? So he's talking wild shit.
That's what Corey Graves' brother did.
So, all his matches started going up. Mm-hmm. Now this latest match, fighting this dude from Jamaica. His pops was a gangster in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Gangster. Are you talking about Shoutouts?
Yeah, like out here, like I'm just talking about like in like there's like gangsters in America and there's like gangsters in Jamaica. Like right. I'm cutting up buys with machetes type of shit.
Yeah. Shoutouts.
So his dad passed away because he was in that life. Kobe's like, I'm gonna take you to another place, deep down, and you're gonna say hi to your father when I'm done with you.
Ooh.
Shit went crazy in the press conference. The weigh-in. Thank you. The Dana White said after that, the ticket sales went up and pay-per-view buys went up 25 to 30%.
Damn.
Yep.
And the reason why I bring this up is because my client was telling me about it. Is like character work, wrestling stuff is everywhere. Conor McGregor took his whole walk from Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Like what wrestling, WWE may not be in pop culture.
But it is pop culture.
But it is pop culture in so many ways sometimes.
It's The Simpsons.
Yeah. Assimilated.
But anyways.
No, not simulated, but like the fact that is we still know what The Simpsons are. You feel me? How somebody to this day, Simpsons always in pop culture because, quote unquote, they predict a lot of what the future is happening.
Yeah.
Even though that the show is on a decline as far as popularity, it's still within the lexicon of pop culture.
Listen, I'm still trying to figure out how over 1 million people watched The Big Bang Theory before Dynamite. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
It's okay.
Yes.
It's not like 1 million plus worthy on a rerun.
But Janelle, there's more of this than this.
No, that's. I mean, regardless,
it's nerd culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't even give it that.
That's what it is.
I've been trying to figure out because it's interesting because I don't really do the rating thing, but Cornette talks about it on his podcast. And it was interesting that the last week on Dynamite, their first 15 minutes, they had went in at like 900,000 people.
Yeah.
But it was but then lost 200,000 people within 15 minutes. So they're getting that run. That's why I'm like, yo, it's crazy how over 1 million people are watching this fucking Big Bang Theory show.
Because
that show's not funny.
It's to you guys, it isn't.
It's okay. No, there's certain episodes that it'd be like kiki. It'd be funny sometimes. And the one of them white girls on there, I do like because she was in a show that I liked on Max called A Flight Attendant. So the girl on the show I do like. So certain shows are okay, but it's just like
it's nerd culture. It's very, it's like a
ND889 says it's hilarious.
It's a watered down of Rick and Morty.
I actually do enjoy
never
Rick and
watched
Morty.
that. It's a very much watered down sitcom.
Yes, Carlton Christian. Shout out to you. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. Yes, Remy, that's what I'm talking about.
So that's what it. But going back to AEW, so I think the problem with AEW right now, they never look towards the future of building.
It literally is what's happening in 4 weeks.
Yeah, what's happening now?
Happening right now.
What's happening now? And it goes back to what you're saying about the injuries. They don't have anybody to step in.
Just about to say that, yeah.
Step in to take it over. And one of the things I've been saying for a while, and everybody calling like, yo, shut up, this is cool. The blood. The blood is going to hurt them in the long run because advertisers are not paying for that.
No.
Like, we talk about, WWE's PG. The reason why they went to PG is because so they can get these big network deals. Fox already told y'all, wrestling niggas is broke. We ain't fucking with y'all. And the reason why they said it is because advertisers don't want to put their ads on wrestling TV shows. So, for instance, Walmart. Walmart's like, yo, hey, they go to NBC or Fox. NBC goes, yo, we got a show, family friendly, 2.5 million. Awesome. Cool. Let me buy some ad space. They buy the ad space. And you think this might be crazy? People will call Walmart and say, why you have ads on this violent TV show?
Nah, it's the same how like during the Super Bowl. They do the same thing where they're like that's how remember Janet and that shit, how that blew up? It was because people were calling the FCC saying there's titties on TV.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. Middle America.
Middle America
is real
that
life.
Power that TV.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So that's the reason why, like, I'm looking at AEW. I'm just like, yo, the blood shit is cool, but this is not get you another TV deal or the money that you really want.
That is true.
Right, to be profitable. But question to everyone viewing and question to the table. Name some of your favorite wrestling moments of the year. Like, what are some things this year that you was like, oh shit, this is great?
Who want to go first?
You go.
Wrestling, say that again.
One of your favorite moments in wrestling this year.
Favorite moments in wrestling this year, I have to say is when I forgot which pay-per-view was it?
Remy said Charlotte and Becky making up. Facebook user, put your name at the end of your comment, please, and thank you. Said CM Punk returned to... Man, that was not on nobody's bingo card, I'll tell you that. I'm trying to think what else this year.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
I would say is Survivor Series.
Okay.
The feel of Survivor Series...
It was different.
It was one of the best feelings of Survivor Series I've seen in years. That's my number one.
It was a very different vibe versus when Survivor Series was here in New York.
No, it was one of the best. It felt like a fucking big deal the entire night.
Really, that whole weekend.
Now.
And like that's why I'm saying, like, no,
Jay.
even then,
Happy
like,
birthday, King.
Even when
Check out a new album.
when we went to SmackDown, I kept saying, I was like, yo, you felt the energy different the night before. Like you knew something crazy was happening, but you didn't know what the fuck was happening.
But my favorite moment is Cody losing to Roman Reigns.
You asshole.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm so bothered by that.
Because it was so it sucked the air out of the whole arena.
Bro, it just
was so dope because
no,
we felt emotion. There's very few matches that you feel emotion like that.
No, endings of it and it sucked.
And the end of that when everybody's like, yo, what the hell?
I hate saying it, but I feel like most of the time deals with Roman because I felt the same energy sucked out of that stadium was the exact same way when Roman and Taker happened in Orlando. And the ending of that match and when Taker put his boots and his jacket in the middle of the ring. Let me tell y'all, everybody went out that building upset. So that definitely.
I love when they're upset like that.
I have to say, this moment to me that had me like, wow. You know me, I gotta go back to the Indies. The rise of Bombaye Nation.
Okay.
That to me was like one of the biggest moments, just to see that how every town, everywhere he go, he always brings the collective, everybody who's in the wrestling scene. You understand?
Wrestlers for the niggas.
Niggas for the niggas. You understand? Just have that big unity. And being that black champion, making it feel like not only does it feel like it don't feel like a Hurt Business ripoff or Nation Domination. It feels like his own thing.
It was his own thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah, I agree. Tag team wrestling main eventing, WrestleMania was dope. Really, it's crazy because I feel like the moments are like I was there for. So like for me, Gunther going at number 1 and running the whole Rumble was definitely a moment for me. And seeing that live and in color. Trying to think what else. WrestleMania weekend, I guess as a whole, was definitely like the 2 nights felt like 2 separate nights of wrestling. It felt like you felt like you were locked in and it wasn't in drag. It got straight to the point, like both nights ending and everyone was like, that's it? Like we done? And so feeling like that, but honestly speaking, Jey Uso main eventing SummerSlam.
Yeah. Fire.
For me was just seeing everyone in Ford Field bop for him the way that they did. I said, nah. I didn't see this ever happening for him. So to be there and to see that and experience that was dope.
So what about match of the year?
There's a lot of them. Definitely the tag match at WrestleMania definitely hit for me.
It's too much.
Melo and Ilya Dragunov. Choose any of the matches. They hit for me every time.
Swerve versus Hangman. That was a good match.
The second one was better than the first one for me.
I'm talking about the one that they just had recently. Oh
yeah.
My God. Yeah, my bad.
The second one. That's what I'm saying. Honestly speaking, Maxwell and Adam Cole main eventing the UK show was decent. That wasn't bad either. Trying to think what else.
What else?
Girl, The Rock surprising at that damn SmackDown I was supposed to go to, and it was actually Tulsa, Oklahoma, girl.
It's a lot of like.
So we're not gonna say Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door.
Oh, gosh,
you were gonna say that,
huh?
Will Ospreay had a year. He had a Goku year.
Will Ospreay, to me, Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay's Wrestler of the Year for me.
Okay, so Wrestler of the Year for me is. Wrestler of the Year for me is. Seth fucking Rollins. You feel me? It's Seth Rollins is because everybody that he had a feud with, and this is what I'm talking about, is your chapters in your championship reign. Each chapter felt different. Each opponent felt different. Each level of difficult felt different. So to me is he's Wrestler of the Year. Not only that is how the way that he carried himself, different promos. You feel me? Know how to become from a face to a heel.
Gregory,
to me,
really slice bread white for you?
I say this is Seth Rollins. It's a better overall,
absolutely, I
can wrestler than Adam Cole. You feel me? But Adam Cole is a little bit better because I compare him to Mario and Luigi. You fuck with Mario because he does what he does
that nigga.
overall. But Luigi, if you want a little extra height, extra jumping, you go to Adam Cole because Adam Cole is a better mic person.
You know what it is? I think that Seth is just better than Adam Cole because of his pageantry.
Yeah, I feel like even down to be honest, and people will have their say in his wardrobe, but Seth. Just the pageantry, the robes, the outfits, how loud they are, how obnoxious they are, they're memorable. Like you can't, you can probably name more memorable moments from Seth Rollins versus Adam Cole, and it's not a shot to Adam Cole. It's just in terms of the overall presentation that Seth Rollins has had and been able to have versus Adam Cole's presentation of what he's been able to show. So
Adam Cole is like he's gonna show you because this. Notice from a lot of indie talent what separate the wrestlers and the like the sports entertainment wrestlers is Adam Cole is gonna put it on for you in that ring. He's gonna tell a story from the beginning to the fucking end. You feel me? Now Seth is the type of person where I'm gonna tell the story before I get there from not only the way I talk, from my pageantries. I'm gonna give it all. But in the match, woo-wee, you're gonna put on a banger, B. A banger.
Who's your underrated wrestler of the year?
Underrated wrestler of the year is...
Did you say wrestler of the year?
I don't really have like no, because I was sitting here trying to think like who's really. I don't really have like one particular one. Like the one person that came to my head that I feel like a lot of people haven't really talked about in actuality is Mike Bayley. And I say that because he's had a lot. That's what him. He's had a lot of like. I don't want to say off TV matches that have really hit, but like he's had some really like hard hitting matches, not only in Impact but like in GCW and across the Indies this year. So I really feel like Mike Bayley should get some flowers this year because he's putting in that work. He put in the work that low key Josh Alexander was doing all of 2022. So it's very interesting to see that once again that Impact
underrated.
love.
Yo, yeah, like too.
They just had announced that. They had just announced him too for HOG January 6th. Cheap plug. But yeah, him. Trying to think who else. This man said MDB. Nah. Said I talked to Mike Bailey yesterday. Didn't even know it was him.
AC Slater. He does like AC Slater though.
No.
I spoke to him. I was like, "Yo, where's your gimmick from? Is it from Karate Kid?" He's like, "No, this is what I do." I was like, I said, "So it's not from Karate Kid." He's like, "Yeah, no, this is what I do."
But yeah, him like that was just the first.
So what about you, Big Dogs?
I came up.
What about you?
Underrated. Well, I guess you could go for both.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated wrestler. I have to go like. I'm gonna give like three. I'm gonna give a WWE, AEW, and an indie one. WWE one, I'm gonna say. This is gonna sound weird, but I feel like people don't give him enough credit.
Who?
Dom. I don't think
the evolution of Dominic Mysterio.
I don't think.
Let me explain something to you. That DVD, if they were still doing DVDs, that DVD that would have came out another like 2-3 years on Dominic Mysterio's rise.
Yeah. DVD worthy.
Shit.
I don't think we First of all, we
don't appreciate the heel.
There's a stat that came out and said he had the most matches this year.
Yeah, like him and Cody were I think like 1 and 2.
So I don't think people. Yeah, and it's like he tells really good stories. He has chemistry with 90% of people that he works with. He's one of those people that understands wrestling.
His daddy, shout out, like for real. Like when it really is a family like business type of situation, like his father taught him the game.
Yeah,
like,
I think that we don't give him enough credit per se. Now when it comes to AEW, my underrated of the year when in that company.
Nah, but he should though. And also, those that are in the New York tri-state area, our holiday show, the day after Christmas at the Garden is Dominic Mysterio versus CM Punk. How about that?
I wasn't a huge fan of him before, but I feel like he doesn't get enough love now. He's in AEW.
Ooh.
Jay White.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets enough, like, because he's been able to work with everybody, putting everybody else over, and they're never gonna They're never gonna get put up.
I was surprised he beat Mox clean. I was actually really.
I don't think they're really gonna put a strap on him. To be honest with you,
no.
But I think he's underrated. Now in the independent scene, I feel this is my personal Oni King.
I love. Shout out to Oni. I love him.
I think he's underrated.
Oh, Oni King from Hawk?
Yeah,
that's my
I
nigga.
love him.
That's my nigga. Referee his match.
I think he's underrated. I feel that who else? He will never get enough love, and I think he needs to continue getting. He needs it. Darius Carter.
Yeah.
He's still underrated, regardless of what the business is. As long as he's been in business, nobody still gives him that full blown like appreciation.
I agree. So someone said the guns.
The guns are a little low key underrated as well. So I think those are my two.
No, that's good though. On the indie, I do agree with Darius on the indies.
Oh, you want to go first?
No, you go ahead. I have
to say the most underrated person in WWE is BBB, Big Booty Bayley.
I don't think it's on.
Big Booty Bayley. Because, again, it's all the little stuff that she does in ring, outside the ring, not afraid to put over talent, none of that. You feel me? AEW is the most underrated person. Like, dang, like, y'all don't appreciate this person until this person's gone. Eddie Kingston. I feel like how he's been very underrated. The work that he does where, like, even in the ring, in the tournament, he has put on.
I think it's trash though that in the tournament, him going in as champion, he didn't have as many wins, and I thought that was trash.
Right, I didn't like that.
I thought that was trash.
I feel like his tournament wins, how that he got 2 championships, waited for the Ring of Honor, the matches he's put in Ring of Honor. I feel like we didn't appreciate that, and that's one of the downsides of Toni, where you don't have Ring of Honor on the network, because when you have it on the app, not everyone's gonna see that because they probably feel like, either I'm going to choose Ring of Honor, Honor Club, or I'm going to choose WWE Network. I'm going to choose WWE Network because I get Peacock. You feel me? I can watch Monk. And I'm
not mad at you. I watch all my Housewives shit on Peacock.
You watch Housewives, Monk, and then you turn over classic ECW, classic WCW. So I'm going to pay for Peacock. You feel me? So for the indies, when some underrated wrestler is, I got a couple. First things first is Zuka King, Big Time Yaya, Rayon, and my nigga Movie fucking Mike. I feel like them boys are underrated. You feel me? Yaya, definitely another underrated person because that swanton he did at Ase, oh my God, had my dick hard.
Bayley deserves the Boujii Meat Award of the Year. That's
she does.
Wild.
Who else?
Ass comment.
And that's your fault.
I got one more person.
That's your fault.
I got one more person that
out of control.
Like who's super underrated. Like he doesn't get the credit. There's a couple of people. Oh my God. Oh, underrated. You already know my son Encore. Do you want more, B? Underrated, underappreciated. He's coming.
One person I do want to give some flowers to is Billy Dixon. I'm going to say that because just certain behind the scenes stuff that a lot of people don't get to see that he does for the culture. No pun intended. Where, I definitely think hopefully this year he gets the support and he gets the reach that he deserves for what he does inside and outside of the ring. Yep. So I definitely want to acknowledge Billy Dixon because he puts on not only for the LGBTQ plus community, but also for the Black community as well. And it's just super important. Everybody knows, firm believer of you support those that support you.
Wrestling's for the gays!
And Billy's been doing it, regardless. I'll never forget when we interviewed him and I was just like, yo, what's up with this deathmatch shit? Like, can you explain that shit to us? And he definitely explained it to us in a way where I was like, okay, I can totally understand. Remy, I'm gonna let you have that. Remy, we were there. Me and Mr. Black were actually at Ashe.
We went,
so we were there live and in color.
Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show him the picture.
He gonna pull up the picture. But I totally forgot when we were talking about like moments or like stuff that happened definitely Jade in WWE now was a whole different what the fuck moment.
Yeah,
that was it was so funny. One of my a friend of a friend of mine's that I ended up finding out that is into wrestling. So she'll send me wrestling reels and memes and stuff. So she sent me the reel of Muscle Malcolm and Jacob. And I said, I actually kind of know the guy that's interviewing him. She's like, what? And then I sent that picture that you just posted. I said, yeah, we was all in Charlotte together. So before we do wrap up, what's one thing you want to see in wrestling in 2024? What's a match? What's a feud? What's something you want to see? I want to see
Sasha Banks back in WWE.
Yeah, I want her to save Bayley from Damage Control. I definitely want that for her.
I want to see
and get them tags out. Oh shit, that's probably what's gonna happen. Them Kabuki girls gonna get them fucking tag belts.
Kabuki girls.
And they gonna fucking have the match at WrestleMania with Sasha and Bayley and win the fucking belts.
Kabuki.
Damn.
Kabuki.
Shut up. But that's what it is. Kabuki war. Don't do that to me.
Kabuki.
You lucky I didn't say pirate bitch and Oscar. So at the end of the day, you let me know what you want me to say.
Kabuki.
Yeah, okay.
Kabuki.
Yo, it should be at Rumble.
Both.
Yeah.
Someone you said what would hit harder, Jay debut or Sasha return? I think both.
Yeah.
Actually hit
I think that honestly
just as hard.
Trinity should be in the Royal Rumble.
Nah, she doing good at Impact.
No.
Oh, because Mickey did it too that
Mickey
year.
Mickey did it and stuff like that.
But I don't know if it'll hit the same. I feel like
That probably be nuts.
Is that pop?
I don't know. I like her in Impact. I like her. For me, I like
She's
her.
not even Impact. I never said that.
Oh my God. No, but I'm just saying, in terms of what she's been able to create for her own and her own identity, I like her in Impact.
Yeah, that's fine.
And being the face of that division.
Yeah, she's the face
that's
of that
what
division who used to be in WWE, who walked out of WWE, walking into the Rumble as a TNA Impact champion.
TNA, no Impact. You look up TNA, they're gonna find it. I remember TNA. Let me check it out.
Nigga, we just saw a fucking clip of fucking Booker T. I gotta really find this actual fucking Impact episode. Booker T ass on commentary
and fighting. Top tier.
Wait.
No
bullshit.
He
did The Rock?
He did it. He did it way better.
He had the headphones
He was on commentary first. So, he was literally commentating match, just like how you do in NXT. He was literally in commentary. And then the fucking melee happened in the ring. He got out from commentary, went in the ring, started fucking up niggas and doing commentary as he was fucking up niggas.
He had the headset on?
No. He had the microphone. He had a handheld.
And he was stomping the person.
He was stomping fucking Xavier Woods' ass when he was Consequences Creed. I'm going to send you the video because it was the wildest thing we had watched this week.
That alone makes me want to go watch this.
Because we always talk about when we watch NXT, I'm always like, I don't know what it is, but I always tune in to Booker T commentary because it'd be the wildest shit. And you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying? And then when we saw that clip of him and
I actually
Impact,
want to do that.
I said, bro, he has a gift.
I think I'm going to get them to let me do that.
That's a gift. Because that's
student,
hard.
Because
he was not only commentating what he was doing, he was commentating what other niggas was doing in the ring.
I want to do that at the next student show.
I'm weak. So he was just out that.
He said, "Oh my God!" He said, "Yeah, over the clothesline." Like he was going the fuck in.
So he beat up somebody. You look up over the clothesline.
Stop it! Oh, he's gonna stomp out. Oh, he's gonna stomp out. Like legit. Like it is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Anybody who never seen TNA or Impact
it's the wildest.
If you want somebody,
Main Event Mafia was the wildest. And that and Aces and Eights, that was the wildest time. And Impact, I absolutely feel like that. Oh, Kevin Nash did it too. It probably was not even close to what Booker T did. Like that was so funny. Yeah, it was so weird. It was a weird time. Like it was like, what is going on here? But okay, one thing you want to see in 2024 in wrestling.
I'm gonna look it up. I have to say, one thing I have to see is I want to see more wrestlers use social media way more across the board. Because the one thing I realized that what made the rise of the indies was so important is, there were storylines all over the place where you went from different federation to feud with each other. Shout out to Rufus Lala and Isaiah Wolf. You saw the little few that they had. They was fighting all over the place. Rufus Lala done beat him up in the Pum Pum shorts. Come on. You remember that? The fact that I want to see more of that from my wrestlers is, y'all go to shows and shows. Oh, yeah, cool, I'm champagne, blah, blah, I mean, not champagne, but like, I'm the champion, I'm cool, but like, you don't do nothing on social media. Y'all want to be wrestlers, but y'all don't be entertainers.
So you know who does it? I will say, I feel like who does actually a really good job, even though, once again, the style of wrestling don't always hit for me. GCW. Yeah. Low key. Yeah. Does a really good job of creating that type of like storyline where it's like, it's there and you're there for the moment. Because even last night they had a show at Ridgefield Park. And AJ Francis, who once again one of the free agents now that the 90 days is up, he came in a black mask at Ridgefield Park, jumped Joey Janela, and that set up their match for Tampa Royal Rumble weekend.
I want to see.
Like, I was sitting here like, right, like I when I saw the clip, I said, damn, I kind of want to see their match now.
I want to see more efforts where like, even though how that y'all two entertain, like y'all two indie wrestlers, bring in the family. All right, cool. So like, I'm going to your crib, I'm gonna be your pops, everything like that. Make it real. Because at the end of the day, we all know that y'all could do fucking cool moves. Yeah. We all know that I could do a bunch of kicks, all of that. But I'm not gonna care about you after this match. Because at the end of the day, it was a cheap pop. Because Roller Coaster, I remember it a couple of times, but it's the stories behind going to Six Flags. You remember when Peter vomit? Remember when this person vomit? It's the stories behind the events. So I want to see the storylines. You feel me? I want to see niggas on live beat up each other. I want to see niggas going to niggas' work and fucking them up, B. I want to see that shit.
There gotta be more. There gotta be effort in that.
And I want to see that. One storyline went like he kidnapped that nigga's kid from daycare, my nigga.
Well, they said it was Swerve and Adam Cole. They go full gear.
I was about to say
I'm talking
that
about everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere in wrestling. I don't know. It was
missing something.
Well, you have to understand they don't have a budget.
No, I'm talking about in general, everywhere.
Yeah, but most of them don't have a budget.
But it's not. Listen. Behind the curtain, Brandon beat me up. That was zero budget.
Yes, but most people don't have a budget to do that or want to do that.
Right. Like that's why I say it has to be the effort.
I think the
effort,
for me, the second one, like, they don't want to do it.
And then also, a lot of times, no, you're right. Everything you're saying is right. I don't want to take that away. I think a lot of times it's literally Mrblacc is fighting somebody from Ontario, Canada. Y'all live nowhere near each other.
That is true.
But great ideas.
Wait, Josiah said I'd like to see the Gates of Agony. Bro, you on your own on that one. They already ROH 6-man tag team champions. You don't even I didn't even realize it until they came out with Swerve. And to be honest, I didn't even know why they came out with Swerve. So I was just like, what? And that's what I mean by like, I hope he figures out where the direction of the Mogul Embassy thing is going to be for him, because that, in all honesty, could be holding him back in that sense.
All those wrestlers.
And it's just like, that's why I was so pissed that when that second Hangman and him match and Brian fucking Cage came out, I said, what the fuck? You wasn't even needed. You weren't even needed.
That's another wrestler that I feel like, bro, why you resign for?
Nigga, I'm getting a check.
Listen to we'll say something. Not everybody mentality is very different. Like,
bro, like, I wake up every morning.
Whoa. End of story. You're right.
No. I'm just saying, like, for people to understand, people are like, why would somebody resign? You are going to resign me for 2 years. Let's say it's a 2-year contract.
2 years. $2 million.
I get paid every 2 weeks, and I'm probably getting $1 million. Every 2 weeks, I'm getting a check. And I can do what I want to do on the side, low key, because you're not going to use me. And then I work only twice a month, maybe.
If that. But all right, last question, and then we'll wrap up. Who is the person on AEW that will end up in WWE in 2024, and who's someone that could be in WWE right now that could end up in AEW in 2024?
Ricky Starks from AEW to WWE, and from WWE is Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Because reasons like, of course, Ricky Starks, obvious reasons. For I feel like my nigga Big Dick Drew going to AEW because like
Basuda.
That nigga's not trash, B. I remember when like him and Bobby Lashley, the Walk On Again, was fighting in gyms and stuff. I feel like nothing against him, but that promo that he had with Seth, I feel he probably want to go home and like spend more time with his family. So I think that he might go to AEW knowing that he can free up a lot more dates.
Yeah.
Just on that alone.
All right, what
He'll get a bigger push.
What about you, Big Dogs?
You think?
Because it's a lot. It's I think
There's no one's his size that's that good though.
yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
Actually. Next year I definitely think it's Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
I don't think John. Somebody said Johnny Gargano, but I don't think John. Because I think they just re-signed, so it's probably a 2 or 3 year.
Never mind.
But it's a good person. I think definitely Ricky Starks is gonna go. Miro.
I was thinking Miro was gonna go to WWE again. I thought about that too.
I think he's gonna go back.
I
to
thought
WWE,
about that the other day.
WWE, and from WWE to AEW, I think Ziggler goes to AEW.
I think Ziggler should go to Impact.
He should, but I think he goes
To
up.
be honest, Ziggy, if you listening, Impact would be the better place for you.
Yeah, but I think he's
Hands
gonna go with
down.
the checks. They're throwing the bag out.
Nah, I think Impact got the bag for him though. I think they moved some pieces around for that money.
You probably didn't read the
Because
report.
that's Scott D'Amore had announced on Busted Open Radio
They got some bread.
that they have a very big signing that they're gonna announce at the January show.
And they got some
I definitely think it's
and they
Ziggs.
got some
I think it's Ziggs.
I don't misquote him, but I think I read this right, or was I probably half asleep? It says something along the lines of like they have a lot of money.
Yeah, they got
behind
some.
the
They got
company
some
right now.
Yeah, they got some monies.
Yeah.
So that's my. I don't think anybody from WWE is leaving anytime soon.
Shout out to Dre.
In my opinion,
I definitely think Ricky. Listen, Tony. Give whatever Maxwell wants, okay?
Yeah.
Just do it. Don't even think twice about it. Don't even worry about it. Because the fact that now the word around is that he ain't re-signed not a damn thing and he going to really let this contract run out is a dangerous game.
But why would he?
No, it's a smart game. I'm not saying it's dumb. I think that's a smart game.
But why do you think he should resign?
Because he's the face of the company.
No. Why? No, if you are Maxwell, why would I resign?
Because you could probably have a little bit more creative control. You can probably get more money. The only thing I think would prevent him, I think the WWE appeal of being bigger than life outside of the ring may appeal to Maxwell, which would essentially give him more money. So that's the kind of edge that WWE I think has over them, is that appeal inside and outside of the ring WWE can give him. Whether it's movies, TV, whatever. Like me and Danny we're gonna go see Iron Claw Sunday. So and he's in the movie.
His parts got cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Like, most of his parts got cut out.
Damn.
To be real, like whatever reports that came out that's saying that he like kind of regrets what, like
Somebody
how that,
said Goldberg.
like how I peeped that, like whatever he said that how that I think that he probably feels some type of way because he probably went to the premiere and nobody know who he was. That's it. He probably said where I'm from.
But he was smart because he brought Liv with him.
But the thing about it, I don't
That was
think
smart.
I don't think nobody's that. It's not on John Cena's level, man. Most wrestlers don't know who. Most people don't know who most wrestlers are.
But guess what? If you say WWE, okay, AEW, what is that?
No, I get you.
Then again, that's no knock to MJF.
No. But I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. That would be the only, not only, but that'd be one of the edges that WWE would have is to be able to give him that appeal.
And you said something just now too. Is one thing you have to understand is a lot of these wrestlers are not big outside of John Cena. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot. John Cena barely like Batista. You understand? Very few people know him. So it's just kind of like a dang. He's literally like. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You know what? Speaking of Iron Claw, I'm gonna see it this weekend too. One of my coworkers like, yo, what is Iron Claw? Explain me the Von
Right,
Erichs.
like I was telling Michael about the Von Erichs because you gotta really know wrestling to know that shit.
I told them think the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Oh, way worse.
But think the Jackson 5 without Michael.
What was the example I gave you that it was?
Like a sports reference.
Yeah, I feel like I was telling him I was thinking about think about family, notable families in sports, and then think about 3/4 of them kill themselves.
But the reason why I said
accident.
The reason why I said the Jackson 5 was because the dad ran everything. So my kind of
The only, but I would say the upside is they ain't die like how Von Erich died out. But all right, guys, thank you. 2023 has been really fun and amazing. We thank everyone that has come out and supported us, whether it was at a viewing party, whether it was at Jobberslam 3, wherever we were. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Oh, are you gonna sit next to me?
I always want to sit next to you.
Oh, my better half. Thank you for supporting the Jobbertears podcast as always. Don't you put your deep WBLS voice on in this ending hour? But yes, we will be back at the top of the year. We're gonna be heading off with Royal Rumble Tampa / St. Pete. So we'll be in the building for that. But last but not least, we will have our last viewing party of the year next Saturday for World's End, a dub. So if you're not gonna be out on Long Island, you can come out to the bar at Legends. It'll be our last hoorah of 2023. But we thank you guys. Happy holidays to all. And Happy New Year. Much blessings to every single person that's been on the live and that's joined us. Whether you have your own podcast, whether you're a wrestler yourself, we appreciate you. We love you guys. We support you 110%. So thank you. As always, I'm Janelle from Make Sure I was here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc, and now Michael Bostic is sitting next to me in the building. So hashtag now we gotta go watch Aquaman. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we are out.
So we got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans, you gotta wait till your coast chosen. Trying to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.